Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Crybaby Pumpkabun, or Lulu, and welcome back to our blind LP of the 100 Lions Last Defense Academy. I almost called this by the name of the last game we played, oh my gosh. Last time we explored the school, we got to visit all the new rooms, and that's pretty much it. We just kind of got to see just the basic tour of the school. Got to talk with everyone a little bit, but nothing terribly exciting, just still introduction stuff.
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
And so that's where we're starting, is by comparing notes with everything we just gathered, information-wise. I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I've pretty much finished looking around anyways. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. So, what did you think? God, that's not the voice. So, what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? It is so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here?
There's no way we'd feel that good about it.
Well, if you do not like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may not have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to and motivate you going forward. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time when we're not fighting? Alright, we are a school after all. You're probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise! What? No schedule? Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't have to go to classes or nothing? Shit, man. You should have led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run away from the fight anyway, right? No, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting.
It's your fault we're always on so...
I can't read today.
It's your fault we're all so on edge.
You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences. So, naturally, you've all had your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable.
Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion.
Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future, but if this school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting your time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope.
Hope? You've got to be kidding. This is more like despair.
Hey!
Oh?
You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the Hemoanima. We know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth.
We've been over this before, man. He said he'd only tell us if all you guys agree to fight.
And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth.
We've been going around in circles so much, it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. All right, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You're gonna tell us all? Just like that?
Oh.
I never meant to keep the truth from you for all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you. But it looks like that plan has backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story.
And you'll really tell us the truth? The whole truth? Nothing but the truth?
And nothing but the truth. Or at least, I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own.
No.
Let's say we table discussion until tomorrow.
So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them, too.
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to go to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it.
Huh?
Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Siri disappeared. Huh, never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy.
But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, you'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses. We'll see what happens after we hear what Siri has to say. We can all talk it out and decide on the best course of action then.
Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on.
You're hilarious, Mr. Maruko. You clearly have no intentions of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow.
Shut up! I bet you don't either. With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Tomorrow morning, Siri will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it will be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Oh, so there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it will be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Siri.
Huh?
For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. With nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Okay, flashback time.
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
We were only in kindergarten back then. Kara's dad had just died. He and Kara were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Kara's dad swerved to avoid someone and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time and Kara survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Kara was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karuha? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
Can we title the episode "I'll Be Your Daddy" from now on? Is that the is that what the title of this episode's going to be?
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karuha.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy.
What?
The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away. No, I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Sorry, I keep cutting lines off. I'm sorry.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karuha. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karuha. No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised, so you gotta do it, okay?
That's right. I made a promise to protect Kara no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Kara safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Ah! I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat and my heart was racing, like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Karuha and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Karuha is doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, What does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person? Or do they assume I died during that monster attack? I'll have to ask Siri about that too.
Huh?
Sheesh. I'm wide awake now and I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air? I got out of bed and slowly made my way towards the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning. But somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is a side effect from using hemoanima.
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside... the scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying. But, in a way, it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Karuo would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky. Ooh.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
No, not another planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth. Visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is that... All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. Okay. Who? You're on fire! No, not quite. It wasn't a person, more like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire, either. They were undying flames.
What the? Huh?
The way its mouth is moving. Is it talking? I can't hear a thing, though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my questions seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me, was that a ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me, but what was it trying to say? And why? Mainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed, waiting for the morning announcement. Day 3. A ding dong bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your third day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Morning's finally here. Should I tell everyone about what I saw last night? Would they believe me? I'm not even sure I believe it really happened. They might just write it off as a dream, or say I'm going crazy. But I'll think about that later. Today's the day Cirie's gonna tell us the truth. I can decide what to do about that ghost boy afterwards. We were supposed to meet up in the war room, right?
Good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? I'm afraid I had a rather restless night. What's wrong? What's wrong? Are you feeling okay? Just a little queasy. My body doesn't deal with change very well. Being in a new place with so many new sights and sounds, it takes some getting used to.
The ghost apparition kind of looked like Aito.
I should be fine though, given enough time.
He doesn't look fine. I hope being here won't make his condition any worse. War room is on the 3rd floor, if I remember correctly. Yes. When I arrived at the war room, everyone else was already here. Everyone that is except Cirie.
He's certainly taking his time. You think he's still discussing things with the people in charge? Maybe it's taking longer to convince them than he thought.
He should have told us that. I got up early for nothing. If that's really it, ain't a whole lot of point in us waiting around here.
Yes, I'm sure Cirie will summon us when he's ready to talk. When the time comes, we'll have to gather here again. Until then, we can probably spend our time as we see fit.
Wow, we actually get some free time. And here I thought we were in for a long, involved lore dump. I was looking forward to it all night.
I guess I'll just rest my head in dear sister's lap and go back to sleep now. Don't joke like that in front of other people, brother dearest.
After that, the little meeting in the war room broke up, with all of us going back to our rooms. Well, that's annoying. We're free to spend our time however we want until Cirie gets back. What exactly should I do while I'm waiting, though? Free time? Free time.
During free time, you can do things like upgrade your class weapon or get to know your comrades. You'll have free time twice a day, once in the morning and once in the afternoon, during which you can pass the time by engaging in select activities. If you don't want to do anything, you can go to your bed to pass the time, but that's boring, and why would you do that? First, try going to the training room and interest hall, which were unlocked during your tour of the school. Characters will spend time as they please inside the school. You can engage in student activities with characters that have a symbol over their head. You can also use the map to check where characters are.
So now I can explore. What's over here? Okay, so we got... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 empty trailers, and we had 5 empty desks earlier, and I think that there's gonna be 5 more characters.
It doesn't look like the invaders will be visiting today, which means another peaceful day to spend with my dear sister.
I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. It's just common sense. Okay, so we can't, like, knock on the doors. Okay.
Oh, let's look at the map. Oh wait, it said to go to, is it gonna say in here? Okay, so it doesn't tell me again. It said entrance hall and somewhere else. Let's go to the entrance hall. Which I believe is the first floor. I'm gonna be running around for a little bit just to get a little bit more comfortable with where things are.
Yo, Takumi, if you have some free time, want to go exploring with me? We could use a fire extinguisher to open a hole in the wall firing to get out there and bust some heads.
Huh?
I'd like to go out with you, but wouldn't it be dangerous if it's just the two of us? It's teeming with invaders out there.
Hey, if it makes you feel better, we can invite more people to come along. Ask Hiroko and Darumi.
You can select a maximum of 3 people to bring exploring. You cannot select characters that are dimmed out. Okay, I can go exploring. That's cool. Let's do it. Let's head out.
Roll out!
I don't know what else to do, so...
So, this is the outside world.
It's just as Sierra said, there's nothing but ruins out here. All I can see is city wreckage and debris.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't lying about us not being able to return to TRC.
What can we even do out here?
Hey!
Hey man, turn that frown upside down. We're already out here, so we might as well try looking for something we can use.
Exploring will allow you to collect BP and materials. Select a step card from your hand and move the correct number of spaces. There are several types of spaces. Material spaces allow you to obtain the material shown on the icon. Battle spaces start a battle. Question spaces will cause different events to occur. The color of the space implies the amount of risk and reward. There are other spaces with their own unique effects, so try to land on anything that catches your eye. Alright. Interesting. I think I want to try using the one and going over here. Sure. Well, it meant to do the other thing, but it's okay. Okay, let's do that instead. The ground starts shaking when you're exploring an abandoned building. The ground's shaking. Hide under a table is I think is what you're supposed to do. We got a pebble!
We did it.
Any items you get will be converted to materials when exploration is over. Additionally, you can only carry 9 items. Once your item slots are full, head back by selecting End Exploration from the menu or a checkpoint. What is that symbol? There's 2 places I kind of want to try. You find a crumbling building with machine parts littered around it. You might be able to find something useful here. Search the building. No, Darumi took 5 damage, but we got a functioning motor. If your party's HP reaches 0 while exploring, the exploration will end and you will lose half of your items. When things look dicey, retreat by choosing End Exploration from a checkpoint or the menu.
Yes!
Nice. 2, 3, 4. Let's try using this to go there. Maybe find a pitch black room. Let's pull the curtains open. Okay, light poured in, brightened the room, allowing you to find a treasure chest. We got a red crystal fragment.
We did it.
Let's try a battle. I just want to get to try some of this stuff out. Okay, so we do actually get to... Okay, a little bit different from... Okay. So it's just... Alright, we got this. Okay, we have 4 AP. First thing is going to be...
I wonder how many more can I get?
How far do you have to go to move? You only have to move 1 square to be able to do that, so let's do that. Okay. Next, let's make...
Alright, let's get started.
I mean, cranial fracture is what I want to do here, and I want to go over here. Use it. 1 on
Out
you.
of my way. Broken so soon. Time to move.
Cranial fracture, then on you.
Chop you to pieces. Oh,
And that doesn't cost
satisfying.
AP either,
Alright,
that's great.
Let's get started.
We can do that on you now, and it does a lot of damage. 7, good.
Rev it up!
Use this right here. Pew pew pew.
My turn.
Let's go over here and just finish you off. I could also do... I just want to kill you off. First turn.
All right.
Oh. Well, none of you can really
Good to go.
get to anything else.
Time to move.
Hauling ass!
Yeah, we can just make you move, get some armor. So that you don't actually get hurt. Yeah.
Yes.
Decreases to attack and move stats can be removed by taking a defensive stance, as well as overwritten by stat boosting effects. Okay, but this should be fine.
Time
'Cause
for battle.
cranial fracture on that,
Chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
and then
Let's do this.
side slash, like literally anything can kill that, so. Alright, easy peasy. 1, 2, 3, Z.
I'll take this.
We got a high temperature nuclear reactor. Let's use this and go to the right. If you were suddenly caught in a violent squall, it's going to be hard to move forward in this. Take shelter. Party took damage. We got BP silver token. Okay.
Might as well take it.
Let's do 3 and go upward. Oh, when you arrive at a checkpoint, you'll be able to select it as a new starting point in future explorations. Additionally, you'll be able to move between checkpoints. If you see locked checkpoints on your map, take the initiative to reach them. So now we've got 2 checkpoints. Cool, okay. I think I want to continue. I still have a little bit more space in my inventory. And I'm just going to go up here. Altar with strange similar symbols. Examine. Okay, we got another red crystal fragment. That's okay.
This looks good.
Let's go with this. Try to fuse it. This might get me blown up. Okay, we got a dismantled bomb. Yay.
Might as well take it.
That's 7. Okay, so looks like we're gonna end up in a combat. That's okay. I like the combats. Okay.
Ready
So-
whenever.
Looks like starting with you and going pew 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 is a good way of starting stuff, because you gain AP when you do stuff.
My turn. Out of my way. Broken so soon. Now then, to business.
Let's see.
Ready whenever. Die!
I mean, I could just kill that guy by keep using her ability, but I'm not going to do that. Because I want to dash you over here and kill some of those.
Looks a little dangerous.
Okay. Oh, it's got an achievement for killing 100 enemies. Let's do that. Kill their backline, basically. There's still 3 enemies left, but it's like, it's just 3. Okay. We got this because...
Hauling ass!
let's move you over here. Just in case.
Time to move.
Go ahead, move over here, use that on him.
Take this!
Assuming I get AP back. Okay,
Alright, let's get started.
kill that. Get
Broken
AP
so
back.
Soon. Ready whenever. Out of my way.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, she's really powerful.
Might as well take it.
Oh, nice, Orichalcum. Use this. Let's follow the arrow. No! Does she die? Let's throw a stone at it. Okay, cool. Now we're full of inventory. So now let's head back and exploration.
Time to head back.
Does that mean that we lost Darumi? Or is everyone okay? I don't like how she was the one who took all the damage. That was not fun. Phew. We finally made it back. It's already pretty dark. Exploring really does eat up the day. It's probably better to leave in the morning whenever we go exploring. We should we should be prepared to spend the whole day out. Today was pretty fun. Let me know the next time you go out, right? You can explore outside school using the fire extinguisher in the entrance hall. You can only go exploring in the morning, and it will take up the entire day. You'll be able to obtain more BP and materials as you explore. For more details, check the manual by the entrance hall.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Alright, and I think that's a good spot for us to call it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. If you are, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. And I will see everybody next time. Bye!